Some slashers rely on cheap jump scares. Others leave a mark that lasts for decades. Tonight, welcome back to Screams and Reels. We're marching back to 1981 to revisit one of the most underrated slashers of the golden horror era. The Prowler, also known as overseas as Rosemary's Killer. It's a movie that blends post-war trauma, small-town secrets, and some of the most jaw-dropping practical kills ever put on film. So, grab your bayonets and your roses, because this one's about heartbreak, revenge, and blood. Excuse me. Our story begins in 1945. World War II has just ended. Soldiers returning home. One man receives a Dear John letter, the kind that breaks more than just hearts. His girlfriend, Rosemary, has moved on and plans to attend the town's graduation dance with somebody new. But instead of love, that night brings death. A masked figure dressed in military fatigues brutally murders a young couple with a pitchfork through the chest, setting a dark legend in motion. Decades later, the small coastal town of Avalon Bay decides to bring its graduation dance back after 35 years. And wouldn't you know it, the killings start again. Someone or something still remembers Rosemary. Some good stuff. Directed by Joseph Zito, who would later on direct the Friday the 13th, the final chapter. If you see me keep doing this when I say Friday the 13th, it holds a place in my heart. My favorite slasher of all time. Zito takes its time. Long shadows, slow pans, eerie silence before the storm. This isn't a film that relies on quippy killer or jump cuts. It's all suspense and dread. You feel the weight of every footstep, the tension of every dark hallway. And when the kills finally happen, it hits hard. The soldiers' imagery, the helmets, the fatigues, the bayonets, gives a killer a haunting identity. He's not just another mass maniac. He's a ghost of war, haunted by heartbreak, punishing the young for moving on while he never could. And here's where the film becomes legendary. All the special effects created by the legend himself, Tom Savini, the master of movie carnage. Savini has said in interviews the Prowler contains some of his most realistic gore work. And he's not wrong. There's an infamous pitchfork shower kill that makes even die-hard fans quiver and squirm. Not me though, I laughed my ass off. A slow, unflinching impalement scene, shot practically, no cutaways, no mercy. Then, the bayonet throat stab, the shotgun blast to the head, and even subtle moments. Blood pooling under the doors, blood prints, marking death's past, all captured with malicious detail. What makes it special isn't just the violence, it's the art. Savini's effects don't just shock. Good stuff. They tell a story. You can feel the realism, the tragedy, the precision of a killer who's not doing it for fun, but vengeance. When The Prowler hit theaters in 1981, it was overshadowed by bigger names. Friday the 13th Part 2, Halloween 2, My Bloody Valentine. Critics dismissed as it's another copycat slasher. Nope. 1980s had the greatest slasher films of all time. I should know. I lived it. But horror fans knew better. Over time, it gained a devoted following for its combination of moody cinematography, eerie scare, eerie scores. It didn't try and make its killer charismatic. It made it haunting. Today, The Prowler is often listed amongst the best forgotten slashers of the 1980s. Praised for its tone and realism. If Friday the 13th was a party, The Prowler was a funeral. Darker and colder, and even more emotionally charged. And of course, what's a slasher about a final girl? Enter Pam, played by Vicky Dawson. She's not just a typical screaming victim. She's smart, observant. That's very rare in a horror movie. Her showdown with the killer, Firm's basement finale, is pure tension. Dim light, slow breathing, and the killer's shadows creeping and creeping and creeping closer. It's good stuff. It's tragic. A twist that ties the story back to its roots in heartbreak and obsession. And yes, Pam survives. But the ending leaves you one last gut punch scare. A reminder that evil never really dies. It just waits for the next dance. The Prowler isn't flashy. It's grim, methodical, and surprisingly emotional. With incredible gore, haunting atmosphere. It's one of the best final girls of the early 80s. It deserves way more reception than it gets. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. A forgotten gem that still slices through its time. I am your host, Travis and Steve. Again, I hope you enjoyed these two double features I did for the veterans. Thank you for y'all's service. I appreciate y'all. And as I always say, eat some watermelon chamoy. Later.